So I'm just over 2 weeks out from FitLog Classic 2025. This Saturday, I'll be exactly 2 weeks out, and I feel pretty solid. The biggest obstacle now is the output of energy versus the amount of energy I'm taking in. So right now I'm carb cycling, 3 days low, 1 day high, more or less, with adjustments if needed. Yesterday was carb day. Today I'm back to low carb, which is close to zero conscious carbs, other than what comes from my veggies. So like this is the remainder of one of my meals. It's my pre-workout meal. I got some broccoli, chicken, super bland. This is me just throwing stuff in a container. Got mustard just to give it some flavor. Mustard is anti-inflammatory. Be careful with the flavored mustards that add too much sugar. But just to say that's it. I got some protein powder in my diet today. I got some fish, mostly veggies other than that. So yeah, this is it. This is supposed to fuel me for my workout. It looks delicious, I know, Chef Adam. The stuff we cook at home is much more appetizing. It's mostly just about simplicity so that we don't have to think too much and we could just rinse and repeat the next day. That's pretty much all it is on prep. It's the same thing you have to do for any goal. Be consistent. The only thing is we take it to the extreme. We're sitting at the extreme end of a spectrum whereby cardio output is super high, training output is as high as we can keep it, and food intake is very specific depending on what you're trying to do in that point in time. So I look forward to my pre-workout meal. See you on the gym floor. Cheers. I know. How do you feel about our prep? How do you feel about our prep?
Fantastic.
Yeah, you're killing it. She's killing it. She's the better athlete between both of us. We're coaching each other this time, so. Peace.
Aww, you're the director to kiss today.
I'm the director to kiss today. Look, it's us. Look, we're still working pretty much full time while we're on prep. It's challenging. The energy is in and out, obviously. Nonetheless, no excuses to abandon our clients. We're actually trying to set an example for them, saying, look what you can accomplish if you lock in and focus. But nobody has to do what we do to get to where they want to be, typically, because we're not training just bodybuilders. We're basically helping people get healthier, help people feel confident. You do not have to go to the extreme of the spectrum, get ultra shredded, but somewhere on that spectrum, your goal lies as well, whether you want to compete in bodybuilding or not. You want to lose 5 pounds, it's on the same spectrum of losing 30 pounds. You just don't have to go that far. You just have to figure out the variables that work for you. Anyway, we're continuing to work as we prep. It's challenging, but here we are. We don't make excuses. Another thing too, like we work in a quiet gym, and when we're getting hungrier and more irritable, i.e. hangry, it's definitely a bonus that we work in a quieter place because peace is very precious at this point. Yeah, I mean, I just isolated myself to eat my meal just to lower the chances that I would have to interact with anybody. So, yeah. All right, quiet gym, just the way we like it, especially on prep. I'm getting ready to do pretty much a push-pull day or like an upper day. Not trying to set records here. We're not trying to get stronger per se. We're just trying to sustain muscle, tell our bodies that it still needs to hold on to precious muscle. I'm listening to some Polyphia today. I'm going to listen to GOAT during my training, G-O-A-T, greatest of all time, just so I can get in the zone and feel good. So let's get the warming up with the bar, as you always should. Especially for us, we're getting to that point where our bodies are not getting as many resources for repair. So be careful with your joints. This doesn't matter who you are, just do it. And for us, warming up with the bar is the starting point. So let's get it. I may be 5'2", but I can definitely jump up there.
Damn, dude.
Today I will not be going to failure. I'm gonna keep quite a lot in the tank, but make sure I fill my muscles. That's the name of the game. I love doing push-pull circuits. You get so much blood just in your clavicular area. That's right, clavicular. And in your arms. Yeah, can't go wrong. I even got an ab pump. Let's ramp it up. I ate some good carbs yesterday, quite a lot. I'll save that for another day. Tell you what I ate, but feeling good for 2 weeks out. I've definitely felt worse in the past. I remember the first time I benched 2 plates. It must have been in like 2011. And I remember how hard it felt. And this year I told myself from powerlifting, I wanted to jump on stage and hit a side chest with a chest that can push over 300 pounds for multiple reps. So this last phase of powerlifting, I hit 300 times 3. I had already hit 315 or 3 plates before that for 2 reps, but 300 times 3 was a rep PR for me. So this will be top set. So I didn't plan to go to failure, but I knew that worst case, I had people around me. So I tried and I hit failure. First time I did that with 2 plates, hitting failure. Thought I could hit 12 reps today, but I'm 2 weeks out. What did I think? Nonetheless, be safe. And by the way, I don't know if you noticed the leg drive I implemented during my bench press, but you know you had a good bench day if your ass hurts the next day, because I feel my ass more than my chest right now. Pull-ups. I knew I was gonna fail that rep. Pull-ups feel good. All right, on with that. So yeah, clip your weights, clean up your weights. Don't leave your stuff to make the next person have to pick it up. Clean it up. And yeah, again, just a note on failure. Like, you have to learn to accept failure. It's what you do with that failure, whether you get up or don't, that actually makes the difference. So don't worry about failing. It's normal. That's how you get to the next stage. I'm not a superhero, but to become a superhero, or closer to a superhero, you have to do these things. You have to be willing to get a bit dirty. You have to be willing to try things you haven't tried before. Get out of your comfort zone. We hear it all the time, but that's as simple as it is. Okay. Don't forget to drink your water. Don't forget to get your steps in. Going to my next exercise. Here's an excuse to get a few steps. I'm wearing my lucky Atlantis cap. Love Atlantis. Best, well, one of the best equipment companies, or one of the original, really solid companies for equipment. One of my favorite. I got this hat at the Toronto Pro Show, I think last year when I attended. close to failure as I'm going with those. Just the combo. See how the I know how that looks. We're gonna get a full check at the pump in a second. Gonna go pose back there. Let's do it. Gonna check the pump out. See how it came out. I really feel my muscles. Okay. So I feel like we got pretty pumped today. You can come here. Still got some work to do, but I'm happy with how this is looking. I don't know if you can see it. Cool. Good. So feeling pretty good. 2 weeks out. Let's go. Update soon. So that was a pretty solid lifting session. Just ending with some walking. It's part of my protocol. And so yeah, prep's going well. Food's going well. Training's going well. Cardio is going well. And we just have to keep going and we got to land this plane. Considering all factors, this is one of our best preps, Irina and I, because we are prepping ourselves rather than answering to individual coaches on individual protocols of food. We're kind of locked in, synced up. So I'm really lucky to have a partner that's doing the same thing I'm doing, and we support each other unconditionally, and it's a big part of prep. People always say, oh, like, it must be easy. You guys are doing it together. I mean, I guess certain tasks become easier, more efficient, but you're all in mindset, physical body, and there's stress and emotions that come with that. So obviously there's the ups and the downs, but we're not scared to talk about any of it. We're very confident with where we are. And a lot of people could probably use some of the knowledge that we have to get through preps or any project you're working with on a partner. Mindset's everything because it's your mind that drives your body. Your mind always quits before your body. So control this. You can do anything you want with this. Trust me, I'm no superhero. But if you want to one day be a superhero, you got to do all these things and check all your boxes daily. So with that, we'll see you soon toward the end of our prep, and we'll keep you posted.